fought Wu at Yiling, but was unable to slay their lord, Sun Quan. I rushed into that battle driven purely by hatred, and completely ignoring my true purpose. Now, Wu has regrouped, and come to attack me at Bai Di Castle. Just by looking at their formation, I can tell that they have come here seeking my head. Since we parted ways after the battle at Bi, I have come into conflict with Wu a number of times. Now I must end this rivalry, and defeat Wu once and for all.
My lord, our victory at Yiling was more than I expected. Surely your devotion for Master Guan Yu and the others who have fallen was felt by the very heavens themselves. The next battle is the defense of Bai Di Castle. Please go and defend the areas where our troops are weak. Try and lead our men to take the fight outside of the castle walls. There is a reason I cannot go to the battlefield, but I have prepared a number of strategies just for this type of occasion. My lord, let us put an end to Wu's destiny here at Bai Di Castle.
I will win this battle and usher in a new age of virtue.
Liu Bei, this battle isn't just about ruling the land. It's payback for the pain you caused my sister.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take that! If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them. Take that! This one's mine. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Take these guys.
Shu is our kingdom, and we'll defend it ourselves.
won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So this is the end.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So, Wu would attack even the innocent. I stand here to remain true to my lord. Such impressive skill. I won't be denied next time.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
My blade will make you pay for your injustice.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Let's show them what we can do.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
It's about time I faced a worthy opponent.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I shall defeat this trap of Zhuge Liang's. Sun Quan's banner. It's gone.
Back off before I split your head in two. Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
Let us fight fair and square.
Such impressive skill.
I let everybody down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This area is clear. Let's move on to the main camp. We'd have died like dogs without you.
We'll pay you back by defending the castle!
Got a little carried away. Better get back to the castle.
Stay focused on the matter at hand.
We're alone. What do you take the Sun family for? You arrogant fool! It's all your fault. You are the cause of Shang Jiang's tears.
Shang Zhang and I may have been forced down different paths, but our feelings were true. And the bond that we share shall never be broken, not by anyone. For my brothers!
I have let my father and brother down.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. For my brother!
We were able to withstand the fierce onslaught of Wu and defend Bai Di Castle. We also managed to kill Sun Quan. I shall not forget this battle as long as I shall live. Before long, we shall be able to bring an end to the chaos that has plagued this land for so long. I only hope that Shu can bring them the peace they are so desperately looking for.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard is known in one kingdom for remarkable intellect.
Wu is no more, and the three kingdoms have become two. I have reached the final leg of my journey, and at last my destiny is near. The legacy of my greatest enemy, Cao Cao, still remains. Only by defeating his vast kingdom of Wei can I realize my dream and create a new age of righteousness. This past age has been long and painful, but soon it will all be over. For the forces of good, I will conquer the chaos, and under my rule there shall be no tears.
My lord, the final battle with Cao Cao has arrived. While you were fighting at Bai Di Castle, I was at the Wuzhang Plains working on strategies against Wei. The enemy fears our spirit for this upcoming battle, and has done all they can to strengthen their defenses. We must keep our supply lines intact and use our provisions wisely in order to overrun the enemy position. If we can win this battle, we can realize our plans for a land ruled by virtue under my lord. This battle could be the one to bring an end to the chaos, so we must emerge victorious.
Just on the horizon, a great golden age awaits.
If they're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
We have come a long way. We must protect our supply.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
They're so eager to die, then we'll be happy to oblige them.
My lady, preparations are complete, as ordered.
We should have no trouble escaping danger with these wood oxen on our side. We will win this battle, and a new era of peace will be born.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If we're fast enough, we can confuse the enemy.
My might was not enough.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Destroy them! Don't hold anything back! Crush them! Is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
This one's mine. It's over already.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
If we're fast enough, we can confuse the enemy.
Prepare yourself!
my might was not enough.
Those who... Master Sima Yi, we have brought what you ordered.
Ah, it's here. This will change the tide of the battle.
Prepare to attack! Follow me! The enemy commander is mine! Oh, is this the end?
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
The catapults are ready, sir. Fire. Fire at will. Leave not a single enemy soldier alive.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Heavens above, grant me just a few more hours.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
You're the enemy commander. I've come for your head.
Quiet. Nothing like the chaos of the land.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
So this is to be my final battle.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
I've been waiting for you. It's no use. Oh, the pain.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Zhuge Liang, I shall not forget your final wishes. Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, and all of the others who have died fighting for our cause. Give me the strength to at last realize my ambitions.
Zhuge Liang is dead. All units move to counterattack. Take that! Prime Minister, help me to live up to your brilliance. Attack once more, for the glory of our Prime Minister!
You will not live through this battle.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Idiots, all of you! Let's see you handle this! Your head is mine! Ambitions left unfulfilled.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail. Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Fool! You have just chosen the path to your own death. You think you can defeat me? Some people never learn.
For my brothers!
Such foolish times to not make use of my talents.
Those who stand in the way of virtue shall fail.
Thanks to the Prime Minister's brilliant plan, we were able to defeat Wei. All of my men did an excellent job in controlling their grief and fighting against the enemy. The Prime Minister left behind a path toward unification of the land. Now, it is up to those of us left behind to create a new future where the people and the land will not be tempted toward the path to ruin.
A new bodyguard has come to act in your service. This bodyguard is famous in 2 kingdoms for remarkable intellect.
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice. and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Liu Bei from the Zhuo region. He was an actual descendant of the Han imperial line. When Zhang Jiao started an uprising with his yellow turbans, Liu Bei sought to bring peace back to the land and restore the Han dynasty to its former glory. He destroyed the Yellow Turbans and toppled Dongzhuo's reign of terror with his sworn brothers Guan Yu and Zhang Fei. Unfortunately, Liu Bei possessed no territory for which he could establish his own kingdom and was forced to wander the land. However, his destiny changed very quickly after meeting the strategist Zhuge Liang. He followed the strategist accordingly and allied with Wu. The two forces destroyed Cao Cao, advanced into Yi, and captured Liu Zhang. Liu Bei was mobilizing his troops for the next battle when he received word that his sworn brother, Guan Yu, had been killed by Wu. Blinded with rage, Liu Bei prepared to avenge Guan Yu, despite his advisors begging him not to. Liu Bei's rage brought about many miraculous victories, which eventually led to the demise of Wu. The land was now divided between Shu and Wei, with the winner set to be decided at the Wuzhang Plains. After a grueling battle, it was Liu Bei who emerged victorious. The long days of chaos had finally come to an end, and peace returned. It is said that Liu Bei was praised and honored by the people for generations to come. These tales, long forgotten in the flows of time, are about the legends of which no one can recall.
Guan Yu, Zhang Fei. At last our journey is finally over. Watch over us in this new age of peace.